Hi guys, and welcome to another video. In this video I'm just going to give a quick run through of the Super 12 and who has played so far. Okay, so at the time of recording this video, each team has played one game, so that's one game each, and the results are as follows. First up, we had hosts Australia play New Zealand. Now this was a bit of a surprise, but nonetheless a great win for New Zealand. They batted first, they scored 200 for free. Australia, in reply, were bowled out for 111 off 17.1 overs. A great result for New Zealand there, winning by 89 runs. And Australia have got to be disappointed with that, but they'll bounce back in the next game. On to game 2, which was Afghanistan versus England. Joss Buttler won the toss and chose to bowl. So Afghanistan were bowled out for 112 in 19.4 overs. Now, we know that score's a little under par. Afghanistan would have wanted more than that, obviously, but England made a meal of it, in all honesty. They reached a score 113 for 5 off 18.1 overs, which, fair play to Afghanistan, they took 5 wickets and made England work for the runs for sure. But England were always in control. They never looked in trouble. They were just cruising to the target, really. But, points on the board for England. Next up was Ireland versus Sri Lanka. Well done to Ireland for making it into the last 12. Ireland batted first and made 128 for 8 off their 20 overs. Sri Lanka, in reply, made 133 for 1 off 15, so they won by 9 wickets and 30 balls left. A pretty comfortable win for Sri Lanka, but Ireland will be glad they batted out their full 20 overs rather than just get bowled out for, say, 100 with 4 or 5 overs left. Then the next game was the big one, Pakistan versus India. Now, if you haven't seen the highlights, I suggest you go and watch this because this was a phenomenal game, an unbelievable last over. Pakistan batted first, scored 159 for 8 off their 20 overs, which was chased down in dramatic style by India, who reached 160 for 6 off their 20 overs, literally 1 run off the last ball, and India ended up winning by 4 wickets. But that doesn't do the game justice at all. For 19 overs, I'd say Pakistan were probably the better side, but India, with Virat Kohli, 82 not out, he managed to steer the ship home with his experience. But that final over, India needed 16 runs off 1 over, making Pakistan the favourites to defend the total. And we had no balls, we had run-outs, we had boundaries. But in the end, it was ultimately Virat Kohli and Ashwin who guided India to victory. Disappointment for Pakistan. If you haven't seen it, try and find some clips of that last over. You won't be disappointed. Okay, on to the next game. That's Bangladesh versus the Netherlands. Bangladesh batted first, made 144 for 8. And the Netherlands, in reply, were bowled out for 135 off their 20 overs. So, a good effort from the Netherlands, but Bangladesh proving too strong in the end. On to the last game so far, which was Zimbabwe versus South Africa. This is a rain-interrupted game. Zimbabwe won a toss and chose to bat first. They made 79 for 5 off their 9 overs. In reply, South Africa needed 64 off 7 overs. That's with Duckworth-Lewis taking effect, which they were going along nicely at 51 for 0. But unfortunately, rain had to stop play and there was no result from that game. So disappointment for South Africa because they were on course to win that fairly comfortably. But it is what it is. So, those are all the games played so far. Every team in the Super 12 playing one game. Which games did you enjoy, guys? Any teams which stood out for you? I was really impressed with New Zealand, with their 89-run win over Australia. I thought that was very impressive. Obviously, the India-Pakistan game had all the drama. What do you guys think? What games are you looking forward to, guys? Write in the comments below, and I'll get back to you. And thanks for watching.